Hello everyone, my name is Kundan, and in this class we are going to learn one of the most important topics in German, that is conjugation, verb conjugation. So if you learn this one, you will be able to make several sentences, okay, and that will be very helpful to begin with in A1 and A2 level. Yeah, so here we will see regular and irregular verbs. We will see some examples how to do conjugations, and I will provide a list of 100 topmost verbs that will be more than sufficient to kind of start communicating in German. Okay, and so let's get started without getting into other details. Okay, all right. So here, first of all, let's understand quickly what is conjugation. Okay, what is conjugation? Yeah. So any verb, like for example, let's say eat. Okay. So how the conjugation happens in other languages? So you would have seen that it's already there in other language also, that we do conjugation. For example, I say I eat, but we say he eats, right? So in the verb, this ending, right, changes based on the subject. Here we didn't add any ending, right? So the verb was to eat, but we removed this guy and we kept only this one. And in some cases we are adding ending here, in some cases we are not adding ending, right? So that's what is called conjugation. If we talk about other language, okay, Hindi for example, we have the main verb as khana, right? Khana. So we say khana, okay, this is your verb. We keep remove the ending, okay, keep only the root, okay, so kha. So when we say main, subject is main, then this kha we take from here and add the ending khata hu. Yeah, so this one is like you added extra here, that is conjugation. So this will change based on the subject. When we say wah khata hai, wah is the subject, then khana, we remove the ending na and keep kha, and that becomes kha, and then we add the conjugation, so that is khata hai. So this is the thing we add in kha. So this becomes वह खाता है, right? वह खाता है. So this is called conjugation, and same thing we are going to learn in German, which will help you to make sentences correctly. Okay, so let's take one example. Okay, which you can see in the table here. Okay, so spielen, spielen. If you see the word, the meaning is, to play, to play. So how the conjugation of this particular verb will happen, we will see in detail, and then I will show you some table, and then you can proceed further, memorize those tables properly. Okay, so there are two types of verbs. One is regular and another one is irregular. So this is a regular category which I am going to show you. All right, so first you see, as we saw in Hindi, right? First you take the verb and see the ending. This is the ending, right? Remove this. So what you are left with is spiel. Yeah, you are left with spiel. And based on the subject, we will add the ending. So when we say is, then we add ending is a in German. So this becomes is spiele. So now again, when I say do, do is you, right? So again we take this, remove n from here. Okay, for example, spielen, take the whole verb, remove this, you are left with only this, and add st. So it becomes what? Du spillst. Du spillst. Similarly, when we take air, air, right? Again, take the verb spillen, remove en, you are left with only spill. So put here spill, and ending you have to add te. So air spilled, right? So this is the ending that we have to remember, that what we are actually doing. So here in this table you can say with is we are adding only a at the ending, so it becomes is spiel. Spiel will remain the same because we saw, right, we are writing the verb, remove the ending from here, left with only this, and based on the subject we will keep adding the ending. So with is we have the ending a, so this becomes spieler, right? Spieler. With do, the ending is st. So now let me remove this, and then I will explain you in detail that what happens with do. So it is just, you know, you have to add st at ending. Yeah. All right. Cool. So now let us see. So spielen was the verb. We remove this and we are left with only the stem. So now the subject is do, spiel, and then we add the ending stay. So this becomes do spielst. The meaning is you play, right? The meaning is you play. So same way when we say he plays, right? He plays. So what will become for he? This air, and then again spielen, take spielen, remove this guy en, and add the ending te. You see, te. So this becomes he plays. So air spilled. I hope you are able to follow what exactly we are doing in every case. So now for we are just having the same ending an. Like, so when we have the verb we play, for example, when we say we play, so this becomes wir subject, and spielen, take the whole verb, remove the ending, and put the same ending again. So this becomes wir spielen. Wir spielen. And the most easiest of all is ear. Let me again rub this and then explain you. This is very easy of all. Okay, so what you have to do here, that take the main verb, okay, whatever you saw is spielen, remove the ending and put te. Okay, so this becomes spilled. Now we say ear spilled. I hope you already have seen the previous videos to where I have spoken about the pronomens, pronoun, what is, do, and all, right? If you have not watched, please watch that. I'm just reiterating again. Is is I, do is you, er, g, s is he, she, it, where is we, and here is you guys, okay, and g is they, and this g is you but formal, okay. So what now we will see for g, okay, g and g have the same ending. So when we say they play, so what will happen? They is z, okay, and first write spielen. I will explain what is, how it will work. So now remove the ending. What you are left with? The stem, and add the an again, because in g is same an. Yeah, so this becomes again the same verb spielen. So g spielen. So you will see that with where, g, and a small z, that is formal you, this is they, this is where, for ending will be always n. You see here n, and so whatever the verb is spielen, you remove this, add this again. So it is very easy in case of via zz, right? So now let us summarize what we have learned, okay, and then we will see another example, okay, how the conjugation works in German for other words. All right, so now let us see, okay, let me rub this guy again. Yeah. All right, so this becomes clear to you guys that with is the ending is a, and with do st, args, te, via, an, ear, te, gz, an. So now let us take another example, okay, another example, another word. For example, machen. Machen, the meaning I have listed here in the table, that is to do. Yeah, if you are doing any work, that is machen, okay. So now again you see the main verb is what? Machen. And what is the ending? You know by now. This is the ending. Like in English we have to do, to sleep, right? So this and all infinitive, right? So here in German this is the ending that you have to remove. So what stem you have now? only this in every case, right? So with is, what it will become is mache, right? With do, what it will become? First, keep the stem. We have removed the ending en, you see, and we will add here what? The ending. So do machst. So this becomes you do. This is I do. When he say he does, right? He does. So ihr, and does is what? To do is machen. We will remove from machen, you see, I will show you. Remove this ending and add, this becomes mark, and what you will add? Te. So this becomes marked. Er marked. He does, right? So similarly, now I will show you in the table how we have, okay? So machen with the meaning is to do, and is ending is a, mache, and this will remain the same, right? That is the stem. I told you the stem will remain the same because we removed from machen. What we removed? The ending removed. Keep the stem same and add the ending. So mark is same, mark is same. Here also mark same, right? Same. What is changing is the ending. So with is, you see, this is for is mache. Do marked. ARGS marked. We are changing only the ending. We have already seen here. You see, with ending AR, what is the ending? Te. And machen. We are machen. So we are adding only an. That will remain the same. And GG and we are both, you see, here, always same. So here, what is the stem? Mark. And what we are adding here as the ending with ear? Te. So this becomes marked. I hope this is clear for you guys. And let us take another example. Spielen. So what is the ending? En. We will remove this. Keep only this spiel. Yeah. So what is the ending with is? Spiele. Do spielst. Just I'm adding the ending in this stem. So do spielst, er spielt, RGS spielt, wir spielen, ihr spielt, only te with ear, right? So this is how you have to remember all these conjugation. I'm not going to tell every one of them. You can try making your own in free time and check in this table whether it is right or not. I'm just going to read with you quickly. Okay. So another verb is arbeiten. Okay, to work. So what is the stem? Arbeit. Is arbeiter. Do arbeitest. ARGS. What will come at the end? Te. Er arbeitet. With wir only an. Wir arbeiten. Ihr arbeitet. You guys work, right? Sie arbeiten. So now let us see. I work is arbeiter. You work. Du arbeitest. He, she, it works. Er arbeitet. Hope this is clear. Wir arbeiten. We work. Let us take one example and close this thing. Okay. And then we will move to irregular. Let me rub this. This table I have created for you guys so that you can revise, and this will be more than enough for your A1 and also sometimes A2. Okay, let us take the example from here. Arbeiten. Okay, the main verb is arbeiten. Arbeiten. What is the ending? En. Forget it. What is the main stem now? Arbeit. Arbeit. This is what is left, and we will add in this the ending. So I will say I work. So is, take this guy, stem, and then add the ending is arbeiter. We said you work, do, arbeit. Okay, and then what will happen? What will happen in this case? This is a little bit different that you have to remember. Okay, so here when you have the ending as te, okay, te, then a will also come here. Okay, even if you have arbeiten, let me take an example like arbeiten, we remove an, right? But in case you have the ending te, then we don't remove a, we only remove n from here. So arbeiten, right? So what will go from here? N. So what will be left? Arbeiter. This is exceptional cases, not always. Okay, only in case of when you have te, because it doesn't make sense when you write like this. I will show you. So do Arbeit. If I have like this, if I would have written like this, Arbeit, I have removed an, and then what I can put Arbeitest. Can you read this? You can't read Arbeitest, right? That's why a will come here. Okay, so do Arbeitest. Okay, whenever you have te, then don't remove a from here, e ending. You keep this as well. So this becomes do Arbeitest. Arg, args, what it will be? Arbeitet. Te will come at the end, right? Arvaita is there, right? Here, this will come here, okay? And only n will go in this case. In case, because we are taking te as the example. Let us take another example, lernen, okay? This is simple one. Let me rub this by. This is good that we took Arvaiten, because here the ending is a little bit different, but which will not be the case for all the verbs. For example, lernen. Okay, lernen. Okay. So here, what is the ending that we have to remove? En, right? What will be left? Lern. And we will do the conjugation. How we will do? Is lernen. Take and learn and add the ending here e, is lerner. And what do? Take the stem and add what? St, do lernst. And args, what it will become? Arg and s, learned. Take the stem and add the ending te. Here you see, te. And some we say we are learning. We are, take the stem and add the ending as an. We are learning. All right, I hope till here everything is clear. Let me rub this again and take the last one from here. So they, for example, when I say they learn, okay, so they is what? Z, yeah. So Z, because this is first alphabet, so this also is capital. So they learn. So lernen, we take lernen, remove this an, keep the stem, again add what? An only. So this remains the same. So this becomes the lernen. All right. So now let us go through this table quickly, and you can memorize from this table. I'm just going slowly so that you can pause and memorize this, okay? And check. So it is lerna, du lernst, rgs lernt, wir lernen, ihr lernt, and what is this? Can anyone say? See the table here. GZ lernen. GZ lernen. Same way for antworten. Antworten is to answer, like I am answering you. Okay, so I answer you. So remove en from here and add again, because again this is te, right? So don't remove a, remove only n. So this becomes your stem, right? A stem, and this becomes antworter. In is, you don't have to add again a, because it is already a here, right? Let me show again. Okay, 1 second. Some exceptions are there which you have to keep in mind. Okay, so whenever I told you that arbeiten or antworten, so this is te, right? So you don't remove a here, you remove only this. So this becomes antworter. This is your stem. But in case of is, we are adding e. So in this case, we are not adding anything because e is already there. So in do, what we will do? Este, do or y test, antwortest. Args, what it will become? Antworter. This is the stem, and then add te, antworted. So similarly, you have to do. All right. So juchen, this is simple. This is simple. So you remove an, you have this, keep and adding here, ending. So is jucha, du jukst, ergs jucht, wir suchen, yeah, erg ihr sucht, only te will come at the end, and gz suchen. All right. So brauchen is to need, ich brauche, du brauchst, es braucht, wir brauchen, ihr braucht, sie brauchen. They need or you need, right? So both becomes sie brauchen and sie brauchen. They need or you need. Both are same. This is for formal. All right, I'm just going to scroll it through so that you guys can see it, okay? And pause it and memorize, okay? And if you have any doubt, you can put in the chat that you have not understood something, okay? I may explain it again in the next videos or in the live classes, okay? So, hope this part is clear. Let us take the last example so that to refresh it, okay? Fragen. Fragen is to ask. So I say I ask, for example. If I say I ask, then take, this is we will take ask main verb, fragen, remove the ending and put the, this becomes what? Our stem, and add the ending with is. What we have to add is a. And with do, what we will add? Fragst, right? Frag is our main, right? And we are adding st. So here you see the ending, right? Is frage, du fragst, es fragt, wir fragen, ihr fragt, sie fragen. They ask, sie fragen, they ask. Or if I say with respect to a lecturer that okay, you ask, then we say sie fragen, because the ending is same for gz. This is they, this is you. Both have same gz, yeah? All right, so I hope this you have understood and you will memorize all these verbs which are very, very important, okay? I'm just not revising it again because it will take a lot of time and this video will become very big, so I'm not just telling that, okay? Now let us take another example, okay, which is for irregular verb, okay? Here there are changes, okay? This is not straightforward like we saw in that. This is also straightforward, but only change is with these two, the second person and the third person. Let us take example, like I say I help you, I help you, or let us not take you for now, I just say I help. So we know that help is helfen. So as per our rule, what should happen? We have to remove this and we have to keep only the right main part, okay, the root. And with is, this is, what will come here ending a, right? So here also you will see this is same, and here also st, do helpst, ergs, t is coming everywhere, this is same helfen like we learned. But what is changing here? Because whenever you see the helfen, this e becomes I in case of do and air. So this becomes do. Ideally it should have been what? Help, and remove this st. So this should have been helpst, but this becomes I in this case, okay? So this becomes helpst, do helpst, so you help, right? Let me rub this and show you another thing, okay, for air, third person. So we say she helps, she helps. So what is the verb? Helfen. Remove this, what we have to say? With args we are adding t, so this becomes helped. But is it correct? No. This will change, this e will change to I, okay, in English. So this is helped. So I said only with second and third person singular, that is do and args, this e will change to I. This is the only change, but the ending remains same. You see a, this is st, te, en with wir. We have seen all this in the beginning, right? Let me go here. You see the ending. This is the main table that you have to remember. With is, what you have to add? A, English e, do st, args t, wir en, ear only T, G, G, E, N. That is the ending you have to remember. Regular or irregular. Okay, but in irregular there are few changes. Okay, the stem itself changes, that we have seen just now. I will show you again few examples. Okay, so now let me take another example here. I'm just keeping the table in front of you so that you guys can refer it. Okay, and it will become easy to remember. So I am saying I speak. I speak. So I is speak is expression. To speak is to expression. So now with is the conjugation will happen. This will not remain like expression. This ending will go, right? We have only what? Express. And then what should come as per the rule we have seen? With is, a comes. So is expression, right? Is expression. Here you see is expression. There is no change. But what will happen with do? Again, what is the root? Okay, express. Do express. So what should be the ending? Stay. With do always stay comes, right? We have seen that. So is it correct? No, because this a will change to I. This is the change, because the stem, generally the stem should be as it is, right? We are just adding the ending, but with irregular, stem also changes, because this e will become I. So this will become do express. Same way for air. Air express. Okay, you see express and take. Yeah, express, because expression, let me explain again for e air so that it becomes easy for you guys, and then you can anyway memorize these verbs, okay, after you understand this. So expression, remove this n, so this becomes express. And with ar, what comes the ending? Take. So it becomes a expressed, but is it correct? No, because this a will change to I. Okay, so this becomes a expressed. I told you that second and third person singular will change. Okay, let us take some other example. Sorry about that. Let us go back again to our first category. Okay, so here treffen, what is the stem? Treff, right? So here only and a came, is treffer. And now do, it should be what? Do treffst. That is what it should be, but no, this e is changed to I. Can you see here? Do triffst. RGS, here also triffed, but here it is same. Here there will be no change. I told the change of e will happen only in second and third person singular. So here this also is gave a, do givst, er gibt, wir given, ihr gebt. Here there's no change ever. Okay, it is just, take the main verb. So for example, given is to give, remove this, add the ending te. Very simple. So gift, yeah, er gift. So G, I told you given, take the verb, remove the ending, put an again. So G given. So here also G given. There's no change at all. But the change is only happening with second and third person singular. RGS, he, see, it, and you. Yeah. So there only the change happens. All right. I hope you guys have understood till here. And for here also let us take this example. Is nehmen, but here it changes to I. So do nimmst, here also nimmt, but there will be no change here. It is nehmen. Add the ending an, add the ending te with ear. Yeah. All right. Hope you have understood. Please memorize these verbs. This will be very, very helpful. Another category is when you have e, that will be changed to, IE. Okay. Let us take example. Let us take example. So lesen. This is most important example. Lesen. When I say I read, let me write here. I read. So it should be what subject is. Take the main verb lesen. Remove the ending. Okay. So this becomes what? Less. And with is, what is the ending we are adding? A. So it becomes is laser, right? Hope there is no doubt in this. Okay, till here. Let me take another example. Lesen. Remove this with, I'm saying do. So do, what should be the ending? Te. We are adding st, right? But already s is there. Wherever you see such things, don't put another s. Okay, keep only one s. So do lest. That should be the case, but that is not the case, because this e will change to ie. So this lest becomes to list. Okay, so you read, and this will be same always. You see, second person and third person singular. So it becomes, and remaining there will be no change. Like we are lesen, right? Remove this, put n. There is no change here. This is also same. There will be no change in other place. Okay, so is laser, do list, air list, or g list, s list, but we are lesen. Hope this part is clear. I'm just moving quickly to another category where you see the a is changing to a umlaut. Okay, this is another very significant and very helpful one. Okay, so we say is fara. How? Fara? We'll see. Fahren was the main verb. Remove this, and with is what we are adding? E. So it becomes is fara. Okay? And there will be no change in this, and this. Only change will happen in these two cases. So we are fahren, remove an, add an with wir. So we are fahren. And here, with here, let me rub this guy. You guys drive. If I say this, you guys are driving, or you guys drive something. So you guys is what? You guys is what? Ear. And drive is fahren. Okay, fahren. But we will do the conjugation for this verb. Remove this. What we will add with ear? Always stay. So this fahren becomes fart. You see, this is simple. Ear fart, ear fahren. So what is changing actually in this, right? So let me now take for do and air category. What happens? And what is the, let me write this, fahren. What is the stem? This guy. Okay, so let us say do. First put far. And what we are adding with do? Always st. Okay, air, what we will do? Far and te. But what will be the change actually here? Okay, the change is this a will be changed to a. This will be this. Okay, this is not simple. The stem is changing this time. Okay, we are seeing the change in the stem, but ending is same. You see, st, do, always st, air also te. But what is changing? Instead of far, just a second, far, this becomes fair. Okay, only in these two category. Remaining, you don't change the stem. Okay, it is always the same. Okay, let me take another example, because these are some special cases you have to always remember, and these are very important. So when I say I carry, or when I say you carry, sorry, let me rub this, you carry something maybe, yeah. So this is do, and carry is what? First of all, let us write carry, tragen. But we will remove this ending and add st for do, right? Always the ending is st. But what will be the change in this guy? The stem a. So this becomes do traxt. Yeah. Same way for args also, tract. But here we are, this, there will be no change. Just simple tragen. Remove this, add again an with wir, and with ear, what you have to do? Remove this, put te. Here tract. You see here tract. It is very simple for others. Let us move on. I hope you will memorize these categories. And there's a mixed one. Okay, so this one is very simple. Okay, there's nothing much. Very simple. Only some exceptions you have to see. Okay, so bringen, let us see another example. Let me go to here so that you can check what we are doing. Bringen is to bring. Okay, bringen is to bring. Suppose I say I bring something. I'm not writing those things, I'm just writing I bring. So this is, right? And bring is bringen. So what is the root after this? This bring, right? Put here bring. And what will be the ending with is? Always e. So is bringer. You see, is bringer. No change. Do bringst. Ergs bringt. Here an. With ear always stay. Ear bringt. So this table you have to remember very nicely. Is a, and then what? Do, st, ergs, te, via, the ending as an, and ear, te, and gg, again en. So with is, what is the ending? A, do, st, ergs, te, via, an, ear, te, and gg, en. Hope this is clear. So now let us take one more example, and let us close this class so that you can, after this class, watch this video again and memorize each and every word with meaning and practice. Make some sentences and put in the comment whether you have made it rightly or not. For example, last two for every category, that is your house of Gaba, the assignment that you have to do. For example, for every category that I have said here, you have to make sentences and put in the comment, and I'll check whether you are making it right. Okay, for every category that we have learned. So now let us see is can. So kennen is to know. So when I say he knows, let us make two sentences. So first we have to know the he is air, and knows is kennen. So remove this. What we are left with? Kennen. Yeah, this kennen, right? What is left? Let me write properly because I messed it. Kennen. This guy is gone. What is left? This guy. Okay, so I will just write can. What is the ending with air? Te. Air can't, right? So he knows. When we say we know, we know. So what is the we? Where. And what is the stem we have to take? To know, can. And what we have to add with where? Again an. So this will remain the same. And gg also, always you see an, always with g. Another which word which I wanted verb you guys to learn is wissen, which is little bit different, and you have to memorize this properly because this is an exception, and this changes fully. Okay, so here this is wissen. This is wissen. Ideally what should happen? This should go, right? And then we will do. But here you see it is changing. Yeah. So what is happening is wise, do wised, and this beta is double s, right? Right. So that's why you are not putting st here. You are just putting te, and you are not putting is wiser, right? This is the exception. That's why I said is wise, do wised, args wise. This args wise. This is the exception you have to memorize. Okay. And but here this is same. We have wissen, ear, wished, always te. With ear you don't have to think anything. Take the main word. Okay, wissen. Remove the ending and put te at the end. So wis double s wis te. This will be always same. But the problem what you will see with these two, okay, which changes. Okay, but in this case, this is a special case. Even here also wiser, it is not is wiser, it is wise. But here te, and this is also exception in this case. So it is not following the same rule what we saw before. Okay, so te should come here, but te will not come in this case. Okay, it will be wise. That's why you have to remember this case very carefully. Is wise, do wised, args wise, via wissen, ear wished, and gg wissen. Hope you have understood this, and if you have any doubt, okay, you can put in the comment that okay, I have not understood something, and then I will clear it out. If you have liked this video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. Hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye.